Hello, this is Onyx Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing the next 24-hour predictions for Scorpio. So thank you all so much for hitting the like button, subscribing. I do really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for the next 24 hours for Scorpio. All right. So Scorpio, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands reverse, Knight of Wands, and bottom of the deck is the Fool. Interesting. All right. So let's see here. Okay. Interesting. So there is a Queen or King of Pentacles. They could be connected to a King or Queen of Pentacles, Queen or King of Cups reverse. And I do feel like this person, this reading or a lot of this is about someone else and your energy. So this person's at like the forefront of your energy right now. Now, Page of Wands reverse, this person could be getting bad news, bad confirmations, bad information that is affecting or could affect their career, their finances, their day-to-day, how people see them. But it looks like they kind of change the game, or they kind of like handle something better than yeah, they handle something better with you based on getting some type of confirmation. And the Fool is here, which like frees you from dealing with this person. Maybe it's a boss, a supervisor, third party, ex, you know, whoever this person is. They get some type of bad news tied to your stability or something that could affect your stability. So let's see who this is. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. All right. Nine of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Swords, Hanged One reverse, Knights of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Magician reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. All right, so who is this person? So this is someone who could be very, they could be basically someone who would, I don't want to say do anything for money or do anything for stability, but basically they're going to secure their role and they're going to secure their position at any means, at any cost. Okay, now let's see. Who is this Queen of Swords? All right, you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you show up and you're speaking facts. You're speaking eloquently. You're speaking respectfully. And what you don't see is, again, there's some type of like offer or something given to you, something granted to you, tied to the situation. Especially if there's been a lot of like change and stress here. I feel like this person's just doing their job, and I feel like this person could have affected you, or they tried to affect you and what you were doing. But yeah, this person saw you and sees you as someone who eloquently speaks. Like, you know what you're talking about. You're well respected, well educated. They see you as a Queen or King of Swords, and the Hanged One is in the reverse. So I feel like this person has different philosophies than you. Okay, but again, they could be attached to a job or attached to somebody that they need. Like it's either a job or a system that they need. I'm kind of getting like, you know how this is, I don't know if this is real, okay, but like people always say like, oh, it's the summertime or end of the summer, like there's people that, or officers or something that need to meet their number. I don't even think that's real. But you know how they basically are like, oh, you know, I didn't really want to pull you over, but got, like, this is what people say. I don't know if that's real or not, but I'm telling you, this is that's what's coming to my head. So this person, especially if they're in a position of power, or they're dating someone, or they're connected to somebody that somehow could affect you and your life, or a decision of whether something works out for you or not, whether they give the green light or not. They're kind of more so seeing things like, hey, this is just a job. or I have to maintain my position, so I'm going to do whatever just to get you out of my face. Okay, I'm going to do whatever just to say and agree with whoever else, a king or queen of cups reverse, that you don't see that I'm kind of on their side, but I'm really not, but I'm just kind of get you, you know what I'm saying? It's something like that, that they're just trying to like, all right, I'm just here to get paid, get out of my face. I don't care about your problems. I don't care about your situation. I don't care about your plight. So, the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like they're going to see some type of perspective that they didn't see initially with this situation. What perspective is that? Okay, so this person, you could have dated someone showing up as the king or queen of swords, but in the reverse, this person could be a liar, okay? This person could also be a master manipulator. They could also be someone that, I mean, seriously, Seven of Swords, strength reverse. Like, they do things for attention. They could also be someone that, like, you know, says that they're one way, okay, or appears to be one way, and then they are really the other. So you're coming out at, people are seeing that you were telling the truth the whole time. And I feel like this person, especially if they're like, again, a third party or somebody they're dating or somebody that is like over you both, like power position wise, that kind of thing, then I feel like this person's actually kind of seeing, again, like, you know what, not Capricorn, you know what, Scorpio actually makes a lot of freaking sense here. There's something they're seeing in this person that they feel like, ooh, what is that? Page of Pentacles. So this person could have offered something, this masculine could have offered, any gender could have offered something to you, communicated something to you, and that was a confirmation for this Queen of Pentacles energy. What did they offer to you, or what did they start, or what did they ask? It could have been something about money, or something about getting less hours, or less responsibility, or less this, or less that. So this person's thinking the entire time that this King or Queen of Swords reverse is like you, basically, like eloquently speaking and honest and serious, and now they're realizing that this person was kind of a scammer all along. So that was a Page of Wands reverse. The Queen of Pentacles person is like, oh my god, I really like made some type of selfish decision, or I made some type of decision not really thinking about, you know, the long-term consequences, like, because they really thought that this person was who they said they were, but they're realizing that's just not the case. So the Knight of Pentacles is here, and the Three of Cups. I feel like you end up seeing this person again. Now, when are you seeing them? I don't know. The 21st could be important. When was that? A few days ago. The 21st could have been important of any month. Also, 3 weeks from now could be important, which would be, let's see, the April the 14th, that week. So the 13th through the 19th week could be very important. Why would you be seeing this person again? Why would Scorpio? So there could be something like a meeting or something scheduled. 2 weeks could be important. April the 2nd could be important, that this King of Swords may try to like start, okay? Yeah, because they're financially struggling, or they're struggling as far as how people see them. So whatever the case may be, I feel like there may be some type of meeting tied to this masculine's finances or what they can do. And I feel like they kind of do this going against their own gut. Like, something in their gut is telling them, you probably should, exactly, you probably... The Two of Swords is like the lesser of two evils. There's something in their gut is like, you probably shouldn't do this, but they do it anyway. So I feel like this person actually ends up like basically pandering to this this Queen or King of Pentacles energy up here. And then that kind of exposes, exposes a lot. Like, it exposes delays. They get to experience some type of delay, or somebody not even communicating directly to them. What else happens? Also, their stability could get even worse, or their living situation could get even worse, or their financial security could get even worse, because they're trying to, like, you know, they're being seen as someone who is manipulating like a thing or a system or a job, or, you know, there's something like that. And so the Three of Cups Magician reverse, I do feel like, again, this person kind of starts to feel like, I don't know, kind of just nervous that they should do the right thing and make something right. Yeah, because they don't want to be seen as corrupt, or they don't want to be seen as like somebody that's intentionally going after you. So Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like something is fair and balanced, or made fair and balanced, and I feel like you may be shocked at how this turns out as far as these two people's relationship. So bottom of the deck is the Fool. There's a lot of freedom here when it comes to your energy. I feel like a situation that happened on the 6th of any month, 6 months ago, for some of you 6 years ago, June of any month, I feel like you're finally being able to be set free from this situation, but really, I do feel like the next 24 hours, again, there's more forward movement on the back end tied to, you know, this Queen or King of Pentacles up here, finally seeing who this person genuinely is, okay? So I do hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button, and thank you for watching.